Hello, my name is Ryan Hilty. I'm a senior in high school right now, and I live in Mokina, Illinois, which is a small suburb just southwest of Chicago, so it's not too far away. Um, First, I'd like to thank you for considering me for the St. Francis Xavier Scholarship. It's a big opportunity to be able to record an interview right now, so thank you so much for that. Um, but for the interview, I'd like to be able to talk about the second prompt, which is kind of what community means to me and the kind of my experiences with community and how I feel like I might be able to foster a feeling of togetherness at Xavier. And so when I think of community, I kind of think of people that I feel comfortable going to, people that are friends, that are all around good people that are gonna support me, especially and help me as I go move on to my future. People that communities that we can help each other even, and just be all around good people promoting good in the world. So when I think of like communities in my life, I think of my school community, but also my faith community because they are so intertwined. And so the church I'm active at is St. Mary's Church in Mokina, and I was able to be an altar server there during grade school, and be able to help out with the masses. And also when I wasn't altar serving, sometimes I was able to be a lector and do the readings for the masses, which was really cool to be able to participate and help out with that. But then also the schools I went to, I've only gone to Catholic schools, and so the grade school I went to was St. Mary's School in Mokina as well. And then the school and the church were pretty much right next to each other, almost connected. So everything, religion and my schooling has always been super close, like intertwined and close throughout my whole life. But so my class was about 60 kids. So for Catholic school, it's pretty big, but when you compare it to public schools, that's a pretty small class for grade school. But I was lucky I was able to at least know everyone in my class. I felt like I was friends with everyone. And even as I got older, I was able to kind of recognize all the kids below me. And it's really cool to kind of, feeling like there's a big community there at my school. But when I was at school, though, I was kind of a shy kid. And it took me a while to really kind of break out of my shell. And it really didn't happen until I was in high school. But I remember a pivotal, kind of event that happened in my grade school was during the 8th grade year, because there's a spring musical every year that gets put on. And I remember in my 6th grade year, I did the ensemble, and especially because my brother was doing one of the leads, so I kind of wanted to be able to be a part of that, just see what it was like. And it was pretty fun, but wasn't really able to do it again until my 8th grade year. And I just wanted to do the ensemble again because it wasn't really it wasn't really a musical I really knew, but I know I kind of wanted to be a part of it because it was kind of fun to do it. I remember us sitting in auditions because I think the ensemble still had a, do a little bit of singing thing in groups just for practice. But I remember seeing the music teacher walking up to me. I was all the way at the top of the bleachers, and she was walking up to me. I'm like, "Oh, what's happening?" And she tells me she needs me to try out for the audition and sing for one of the lead roles. And I did not want to do it. I was petrified. But eventually, she convinced me to do it, and she ended up giving me the role, even though my audition was probably horrible. But it ended up being a whole lot of fun, being able to, especially like leading up to the practice to prepare for it, and especially when it came time to actually perform the show in front of the whole school, and then a couple days later at night for all the parents and relatives that wanted to come. And I didn't think I'd have a lot of fun with it, especially when I got being in the lead role, but it ended up being one of the most fun experiences of my life. Kind of be able to, especially because my music teacher pushed me out of my comfort zone, put me in a position where I really wasn't, never really been in that position before, but ended up being, really a fun experience and something that I definitely would want to do, definitely wanted to do again, and especially when I came out to high school. And so the high school I go to is Providence Catholic High School, another Catholic school. And so I wanted to bring that, kind of wanted to be able to push myself there because I saw how, when I put myself out there, pushed myself out of my comfort zone, got involved, it really made me feel good and happy and, a lot better with myself, kind of made me feel more part of the community. And so in high school, I kind of made sure I joined a bunch of clubs, made sure I was actually talking to people and stuff. And being in all those clubs and all the people in my classes, it kind of end up being the same people for a lot of them, and so I kind of was able to have a lot of close friends now, and all the people in my classes, especially freshman, sophomore, and some of the people, but my classes are pretty much the same people that are in my classes now, and it's really cool being able to have all my friends in my classes. It really feels like we're even though it's a bigger school community, kind of that smaller community of just because of all the same people I see all the time every day. It's really cool to be able to, really amazing feeling being, with all those people that, just seem like good people in my school. And also, because since it's a Catholic school, something that does happen too, there are all school masses about once a month for Providence. And I was lucky enough to be selected to be a sacristan, which is someone that helps out in this masses for all when they're put on for the whole school. And so being able to kind of go back to where I was able to help, kind of connect back to where I was able to help at my own parish when I was in grade school, to be able to help out now in high school, be a leader for everyone else, to help things kind of run smoothly for the masses, really cool. Especially since faith means so much to me, my religion is such a big part of my life. And so, but also, being able to put myself out more, something that this year even is really fun. I'm really excited for to kind of immerse myself in a newer community that's part of my school. Is that there's a spring musical this year for the high school. I haven't been able to do any of the other ones previously because I haven't really had the time, but this year I told myself I was going to do it, so I ended up auditioning for the musical. I actually wanted to try to get a more of a lead role, and I was lucky enough to be able to get one, which was really cool. And so we started rehearsals recently, and they've been so much fun so far. I'm really excited to be able to, kind of put myself out there in a different way again for the high school, in my high school community, which will be really fun. And especially because people are so excited that I'm doing it. So I know that people are going to be supporting me, and that's not going to be anything that when I regret. It's going to be really cool to be able to do. And being able to, especially because throughout my high school career, and especially with this, when I enacted that, kind of policy I convinced myself to do, to be able to put myself out more, it really allowed me to enjoy things so much more. And that's what I want to be able to do at Xavier too. Because I feel like Xavier is such a good fit for me, especially because it is a Catholic school, a Catholic college. It's kind of a perfect setting for the personality I have and kind of, the person I am, especially what I have to offer. And I hope to be able to kind of bring what I've taken from my local community, my school, my parish, and then my high school, be able to bring that to college, kind of make a positive impact, especially with my drive for learning, being able to help others, overall kind of being, kind, being able to work hard with everything I do, and just kind of be able to try to make people happy, just with the attitude I have, with everyone to come in contact with at Xavier. That'd be a really awesome feeling to be able to kind of, be able to reach out to people, kind of find new ways, especially because, the college is completely different from high school, kind of different opportunities to be able to do. So being able to find those different things I can do there, to be able to build more communities there and kind of bring people together, be able to create more good friends and kind of be able to kind of grow myself more, especially as I learn and prepare myself for the future. Kind of, as I said before, like community kind of help communities. I feel like communities that are kind of groups of people that help build each other up and help each other for the future, and the people that are always going to support you. So being able to find those kind of groups at Xavier is what I want, and being able to, I feel like I can really do that there, especially, it just seems like a school I really enjoy, and especially if I'm able to do that, be able to kind of find that growth in myself as I move on, as I progress through my life, be able to go from the little town I'm in now and then be able to kind of, go on a bigger scale in college and at Xavier. If I know I can kind of succeed at a bigger level, I know I'm going to be really good off in life, and I'd be really excited if I was really grateful if I was able to go to Xavier, and I feel like it'd be a perfect fit for me. So, thank you.